So we pop back over to the Radiant Citadel. It's not really that radiant right now, so to speak. The party was informed a couple of hours ago after they got back from their rescue mission that, well, pretty much they've lost. Or at least Goody has lost. You have seen 0 devils flying around at this point. There are handfuls of Bajorns still going and trying to fight here and there. But so far, Goody has kept himself locked away in his little room in the little command post. So he's not answered any of your knocks or anything. But are you all someone wanting to try one last time to talk to him?
Dimension door.
It's a fail. It's like fail.
I mean, I definitely want to ask him about, like, if we go get this part, then I want him to do all he can to protect the House of Healing. Because I'm not just going to leave him there to die.
Okay, so you going to try to force your way into his room?
I mean, I don't want to force my way in there. I just want
Like
to
I
talk
said,
to him.
it's been closed. It doesn't feel like it's magically locked. But like nothing magically. But
I don't know. I feel like it's a bit over the top. Plus, I'm not, like, trying to piss him off or anything.
I mean, if we've got to get in, then we have to do something. We're wasting time.
Anybody have thieves' tools?
He does.
You has what?
Can you pick the lock?
Oh, you need to pick the lock. I go and check and see if the door's open.
it is not locked.
I pull the handle down.
The door is just closed.
I pull the handle down. There you go. That'd be 50 gold.
I'll walk in, I guess.
No. That's 50 gold.
So you're blocking.
I'm blocking him. You asked for my assistance. I gave you my assistance. You must pay
You notice he has
for my assistance.
You notice he has a new shiny little jacket that sort of flows on the ground because it's definitely was too not meant for someone his size. So you give him the 50 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got is a skull and crossbones or just crossbones? On
Just
his back?
crossbones.
Yeah, he's just got crossbones on his back now.
Benny Bones.
Okay. So you go in, and you come into a room, and you see Goody sitting on the edge of the bed, pounding on over a picture. There's someone wearing a red dress, and you notice it's not it is like a living picture.
Oh.
So, do you want to do a history, see if you recognize who's in the picture?
Heck yeah.
Sure.
12.
No, it's like you've seen Dawn, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's Dawn sitting on the edge of a bed somewhere else as he's looking in on Dawn, back at his place on the River Styx. Yeah, everyone's seen the Wolverine meme where he's
Yeah.
so he's just looking looking in on her. Not that he can get to her.
I'm going to ask him what his plans are.
So he snaps his fingers, and the dress gets way shorter from across the realms. He sees someone yelling and fussing across the way. So he said, looking for a last little bit of joy before the end. He sets the picture down, face down, so you can't see anything. If he could speak, you'd probably hear the yelling from across the way. So Goody stands up and puts his hands behind, and he walks over and looks out into the distance where you see flying stuff, and it's the Bajorns, because the wings are definitely not fiend-like, attacking, doing things. He said, my plans here are apparently to stay here and perish, as I feel like I have been betrayed by the other devils and been left alone. So they cannot get here, and I cannot get there. But I think that was their intention. So since you were paladins like the truth so much, I might as well tell the harsh truth. And
So-
again, his back's to you. He's like gazing out.
So you of all people are going to give up now.
Is everybody in there? Or just
Just him.
Okay.
Just a minute. So, if you saw him go in, you might make your way there. But again, the door was not locked. He did not force himself in. He just went in.
So, out of all people, you are going to give up now.
Oh, we're going to be an inspiration. We're trying to
To.
inspire.
Trying
the
to,
eighth level.
God.
So, all right, roll performance. Give me some inspiring words.
start dancing like the girl in the red dress.
More like throwing a fit.
18?
No,
All right,
girl
so-
is
so-
going to find a way to kill him.
So speak to him in this 18. It's like inspire him.
Hang on.
Oh, see, I knew you had to have something in there from his pages of
You've been planning.
his planning.
It's kind of hard to inspire a devil. Like, I don't have a lot of stuff to say to him, but give me a
That's
second
it.
here.
Well, that was a good start saying of him. So you can build his ego. You know, he did amass a very powerful group of people.
Some endings are not losses, but redirections towards something greater.
So, so he sits there. He's
Where'd you read that at?
I wrote a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, he wrote. So, natural 20. So Goody, so Goody again looking out, when he says, "Do you count yourself as one of my faithful, Paladin? I have not lied to you, have I? So I have not been deceitful. I've been forthcoming. I have brought you back. So I even made sure to save your idiot apprentice that's in there who's still asleep. The lion has still been here. It's like, did you not know that?
I did not.
Did no one tell you that, a group that came from Jupiter and Thetadolyon brought your apprentice back? He's been haunted by something and he's been knocked out. Not even the House of Healing has been able to revive him. I believe that how they put it is his body is fixed, but his soul is broken. That says a lot considering I know a lot about souls.
I wouldn't consider myself faithful.
Are you loyal?
Allies, of course.
So you say that you're loyal to me. So,
I could agree to that.
so considering I know how your heart is, considering I made your heart, and it's been, full of me, so always got some goodie rolling around in you. So, might not be in your stomach, but I'm in your heart.
So, so what power do you have left?
So,
What assets do you have?
what assets? So, I have what's left in this chateau. I have a few scouts that are left that was out and about, but they are not really fighting forces. So, what I do know is that since the demons, took down my forces, it's almost as if they knew what I was going to do. I feel that we have a traitor amongst you all.
Do you have any suspicions on who it is?
I don't know, Paladin. It's like, do you feel that a demon is a more worthy ally than a devil?
My faith holds strong, and sometimes you have to make bad decisions that will affect the greater good.
Oh. So, bad decisions. Are you saying that I have made bad decisions in picking you all, and that it's my fault that we might have a traitor?
That is not what I implied.
So there is one amongst you that has a feather that can, I believe, be helpful to root out who the traitor is. So what he signs in has to be true. So I would say that before we can really go forward, we need to find out if everyone is truly loyal to at least me and staying alive, and not loyal to the demons.
I'm gonna look at.
You're not in there.
No one's in there but me. And I don't know if he has it, correct?
So you can ask who has it. He just said.
Okay.
So one of my most trusted, and he squints his eyes if he can still be trusted. So it's Slade.
I was gonna say, if you said that, I would assume it's one of them too.
Yeah.
Because
It's
you
like
made that apparent in the last.
Yeah, like there's
The
two
raid.
there's two that he really, really trusts. He says, I have confidence that they are to be trusted, but I also am confident to know that sometimes even the most trusted rat will jump off the ship to greener waters. So convince Slade to get the signatures that we need to find out who truly wishes to escape here and survive, and is loyal to the cause.
Okay. And I'll leave and go find Slade, I guess.
Okay, so you want to try to find Slade?
I will look for him.
All right. So again, like I said, you're in the little chateau. I don't really need to put the board down or anything. So let's go through. There are. What did you do? Okay.
What do you think? Pretty good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna tell you what just happened.
yeah. So again, no one knows what happened in there. Well, one
Because it
person
was
knows.
just you and Debbie by yourselves.
Yeah, eavesdropper knows.
Eavesdropper.
Who's the eavesdropper?
You don't know that.
No one knows that.
I would never guess.
No one knows. No one knows that they were dropping some eaves.
Dropping some eaves.
So you go find your other paladin.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just explain to you what happened in there, and that maybe just give me some support from a distance for now. And then I'm gonna go find Slade.
All right. So we're going to jump over. I'm assuming Slade and Manicus are together, because again, you are the two generals. So Jimmy and Zane. What's going to happen now is, again, like Goody has been locked in his room since he went in after the end of the last session. You don't know what happened. You don't know what happened with this conversation, but you do know that you all like that the devils got pounded. So I'm gonna let you two talk. It's like you can talk about whatever you want before these two get here. Remember, no one else hears this. Slade is. All right, so
Let it all, All
right, so you're.
I'm concerned that Goody's locked himself up.
Yeah, so you're not going to talk to Manicus about that, or are you just keeping it to yourself?
Well, he's there.
Yeah, like you two were together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I'm concerned for Goody. Seems like he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders.
Do you know why he has some weight on his shoulders?
I'd say he's just worried for the future.
You're all talking, not me. Like there ain't no one in there, and there's no one else in there. It's like this is your time to talk about anything private that you wish to talk about, and no one else hears it. Paladins.
We're not there yet.
They're not there. So if you wish to say something, now is the time. And no one else will know.
I don't have anything else to say.
And paladins.
And you know, and shortly after, you're all just waiting for Goody, hopefully, to tell you something.
Waiting on instructions from the boss man.
Okay. All right. We're also going to go. Basically, you know, the Artificer is still building the ship. Yeah. So he's still doing his thing, trying to get it ready for the captain's for the Spelljammer helm. So what's Aang been doing? Since you know it's not safe to really leave the place.
Just biding time to leave. I mean, he's ready to go.
Like go.
Yeah, because as soon as the ship is fixed, when he's seen that demon use power word kill at that high level, he was just like, nope.
It's like you don't have a counter spell enough to stop it.
Yep, nope.
Okay.
Plus, you know, his whole deal in this was to save the Radiant Citadel. It's lost. I'm not, so I can start somewhere else.
Okay. So and we'll get to Paige. Paige did not go with them the last one. You stayed behind to guard this place here. You know, with a bunch of the other heroes. There are some other heroes left. There's still the body of Lion that's here. There's Kuma and Song and a couple of the others that have made their way that were sort of goaded into protecting Goody. So were you doing anything particular while they were off on this rescue mission, or?
Just biding my time.
Okay, so I would say that you probably watched the the devils get decimated.
And I'm sure I felt zero remorse.
Yep, didn't feel bad at all.
Nope.
Okay, so but Paige is smart, so you know that if the devils got wiped out, there's not much between you and the forces that you saw. So, okay. So I think that covered everybody that's through there. So we'll get to the paladins coming to talk. So where were you all? Are you all inside somewhere, or you out? Do you want to be on the edge, or like an outlook?
Yeah, just that look.
So like a thing that you can see out. So you're not like in. So what, like on like a terrace or
Watching
something?
the battle outside.
Yeah, just watching the Bajorans get decimated.
Gotcha.
24 stealth.
Okay, so you follow the paladins, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we. I think Jack actually popped in. So. Oh, Jack is in here.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Jack.
So